they're our allies.
Mr. President, these attacks represent the most sophisticated application of information warfare ever imagined. The missile launch came through Japan, yes, but it seems likely it was triggered by elements of a private security operation. Displace International.
Displace? That's Doug Shetland's outfit. We have contracts with them.
Who's Shetland?
Former Marine recon, among the very best. He was one of my top candidates for 3rd Echelon a few years ago. No love lost for the military or the United States. Rumor is that we hung him out to dry for political reasons over an incident that wasn't his fault. We can only speculate as to what his agenda is.
Well, how do we defuse the situation until we know?
Maybe the Chinese can help.
Gotcha.
Echelon tracked down Doug Shetland in Tokyo 6 hours ago. He's mobile and he's wireless. And from what we've managed to decrypt, it looks like he's about to wrap up his business with whoever his Japanese contacts are. From what we've managed to pick out of the air, it looks like he and his men are about to converge on a bathhouse in the middle of the city. We need to...
Fisher, I just got a request from Frances Cohen.
What does she need?
She's been trying to get a man inside the bathhouse for a long time to keep tabs on the Red Nation. She wants to know if you can tap the phone lines in and around the building.
For Francis? Of course I can.
Is someone moving around out there?
Good work, Fisher. That's the first phone line. See if you can tap into the rest.
Nothing here. Never hurts to check. That time I'm sure I saw something. Yep. Be on your guard. Something's up. No such thing as being too careful.
Do not, I repeat, do not kill any of them.
I'll be careful.
Be more than careful. Be Gandhi.
Yes, sir.
Central, this is 7. I finished the basement. All clear. Yeah, okay. 7 out. Gotta keep my eyes wide open. I swear I just heard something. I missed it. Sure.
Fisher, in order to figure out who Shetland is meeting with, you'll need to head up into the private offices. Check upstairs, to the north of your position, and past reception.
On my way.
I hear these Red Nation are Yakuza. They run this place.
Yakuza? Man, that is so 80s.
Hey, these guys are serious. They got ninjas.
It ain't supposed to do that, is it? Not as far as I know. 6 weeks out of warranty, and bam, the thing starts screwing up.
Is the upstairs secure?
Yeah, might be some Red Nation guys up in the private rooms, but I didn't disturb them. How about the front?
It's tight. A truck is blocking the alley, and I sent the guys unloading it for a coffee break.
Which guys?
Just some guys. Worker guys.
What? You just said, hey, why don't you guys take a break, and they did?
Well, I gave them 100,000 yen.
Oh, okay. Well, don't forget to expense that.
Yeah, no kidding.
got it. Shetland's meeting in the private baths in the back of the bathhouse in a little while.
Who's he meeting?
Red Nishin from the looks of it. Cohen was right. The bathhouse owner is pretty high up in the Japanese mob.
I don't know. That doesn't sound like Shetland's style.
Well, unless you find something to the contrary, it looks like a solid lead to me.
I'll keep sniffing around.
How are we doing?
Almost done. But I'm reading some row-level interference across 802. Trying to pin it down, but it's hard to isolate.
You don't think we're in the footprint of a shadow net, do you?
The Red Nation doesn't have that kind of technology. And Shetland, you don't think...
Should we tell Canada?
No. There is no way Shetland had time. Besides, we are in a hurry.
Fisher, those two aren't displaced. They're ISDF assault troops.
What is ISDF doing here?
Maybe the Red Nation has sold Shetland out to the ISDF. Eavesdrop on that meeting and figure out what's going on before ISDF blows this up.
How are we gonna stop them?
I'll get on the horn with Admiral Otomo and make sure we're all on the same page.
Typical. What's wrong now? Okay, that time I'm sure I heard something. Look alive. Better safe than sorry. What's that sound? What? Man, it's a bathhouse. It's all full of, Relax. Heterosexual men have been bathing naked together since time immemorial. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, okay. If you say so. And here I thought this place was a forward-thinking employer.
Way to go, Sam. Cohen says there's one more phone line she'd like you to tap.
Switch that back on! I'm still here! Okay, our fallback line is here. Okay. This hallway is the alley. If anything goes wrong, pull out any cover you can and put tight fire sectors down the length of this hallway. Got it. If we get surprised, the objective is to support the big man's retreat. This place is too nasty for a firefight with the bad visibility, but it should be easy to defend, so stay sharp and kill anything that moves. I'm on it. Dismissed. Damn it! What's wrong with this?
That's the last phone line, Fisher. Cohen sends her thanks.
Tell her it was my pleasure.
Piece of junk!
Zachary,
Yes, sir.
I just double-checked the blueprints. Turns out there's a vent that comes out in the meeting room. ISDF makes me nervous. Make sure the vent is clear of any surveillance. You're right about it. The meeting will start soon.
I'm on it.
Lambert, ISDF is in the building. Are they making their move?
I haven't been able to contact Otomo. I don't know what's going on.
Wait a minute.
I told you I've taken care of it.
Jesus, Lambert. SDF isn't here to take Shetland down. They're meeting with him. They're his partners.
My God. Stay there. We need to hear the details before we go to the Joint Chiefs with this.
Relax, Canade. I'll just download and bring you a disc. I said relax. You're right. Not that stupid. I meant just finish setting up a shadow. Completely secure wires. Discreet from the web. Now sit. You'll have your algorithms in about 4 minutes.
Lambert.
Let it go, Fisher. We know the truth. We'll pick up the pieces after the dust settles. Fisher?
Kill Shetland. I know.
Good thinking, Fisher. Looks like Shetland is using Zerkasi's infinite recursion code to run genetic algorithms that allow him to remotely organize his men.
Why?
Wow, DoD is gonna love this. Looks like Shetland can establish his objectives, and the software will break it down to individual tasks and mail them out to his men.
So his people all swarm a target location independently and complete the sub-objectives without ever knowing what the plan is.
Exactly. Kind of a bizarre inverse of Nikolai's last dagger.
Where is he? I think we've lost him! Just kill him! Is someone moving around out there? Nothing, but... Nothing. Better that way.
My God, Fisher! Shetland has rigged the place to blow. There are bombs hidden in the furnace room. You'll have to find them all, and fast.
Mason and Lambert have you wrapped around their fingers, Fisher. You're no more to them than any other weapon.
Noise? Nah, just getting jumpy, I guess.
You've made yourself the instrument of a policy you don't believe in, Sam. Walk away.
Man down! He's out cold. Don't let anything like this happen again.
Blood is thicker than water, and you and I have bled a lot together. You're trading your honor for their agenda. Doesn't have to end like this, Sam.
No, but it does have to end.
On that we agree. We've been fighting their dirty little wars our entire lives, and where do we end up? Staring at each other down the barrels of our guns. Nothing has changed, Fisher. And it won't change by degrees. We have to tear it down and start over. It's the only way.
Your own little chaos theory, throw the world into war and hope that what comes out the other side is better.
It will be better. Because this war will change things, Sam. Every other war has been about keeping things the same, but the status quo doesn't work anymore. America's sick, Sam. She's dying. The politicians, the bureaucrats, the whispered backroom deals, it's all life support for a sick old lady who was dead a long time ago.
The only backroom deals that I've seen lately were made by you. You're a murderer and a war criminal.
Those are the only names the state has for the revolutionaries, Sam. You only become a hero after the war is over. You know the truth. The world is built from the bottom up, not the other way around. Honor, courage, fidelity. We don't inherit these things from the world, Sam. We build the world from them. I know you. You believe in these things more than any government. And I know that because of it, you wouldn't shoot an old friend.
You're right, Doug. I wouldn't shoot an old friend.